It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. May off the play fake. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Into traffic, complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Here's May again. Well, caught by his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Packers, 1st down. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Packers.
Throwing again, it's May. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first-quarter looks have his name all over them.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Here's May on 1st and 10. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Milroe from the gun. It's a complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, Milroe. It's his running back. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock. But when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 3rd down, Walker. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Trying for it with Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. It's his target, that's Torrey Horton. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Ready, break.
1st down. 1st and 10
There we go,
on the 21-yard line.
Crack roll 80. Go.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Finds him on the crossing route. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
On the check.
2nd and 3 now.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready up.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Ready. Nice.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He brings it in. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
Moves out and they lost it. The Seahawks pick it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Back. Gravity lying.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry.
The
quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Chopper down. Cowboy 80. Check. Hurt. No. Panther streak.
This is Walker on second. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. Ready?
Walker on first down. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Milrow now to throw. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Backed up after that penalty. Misses 3rd down.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Love that call, Brock. Going for the slant route, trying to move the chains, but the defense read it all the way. They had somebody right there ready to knock that ball out.
You know, if there's one thing consistent with you, Kate, you do love that route.
I love that route.
You love the slant. I know. It's from your childhood of watching Jerry and Joe and the Niners do it so well. But this defense, they knew what was coming. And he was able to separate that slant from the ball before it could ever get going.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. May gets it on the design keeper. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Right, running out of the gun. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet. Those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air on first down, May. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. That's caught. Touch and grabbed. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Ryland now for the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready?
Running with Walker again. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the punch for moving the chains that time.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
So first down from the 41.
60 back. Ready?
Milrow from the gun. That pass is caught by Horton. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
On the go.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First and 10
Here we go, here we go.
40-yard line.
Viking 18.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Take off.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's third and 8.
Here we go, start. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Trying for it with Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 41-yard line.
Throwing his May. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt. The Packers take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run from the gun with Wright. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. He's loaded another one up. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Connects with him down the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now Seattle going to call a 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Milrow looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
As a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down, but you know how you could tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Intended target that time was Jalen Wright. And now it's 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. He dodged the tackle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. It's trap 60. Trap 6. 6. Ready, ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has it downfield working right. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Get it.
First down throw here from Milroe. He rolls to his right. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Flushed out of the pocket. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
May now from the gun. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
May. And this one is launched downfield. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Packers.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
Drive begins with a walk or run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's Milroe to throw. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Now it's Milroe. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Absolutely fires this one right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's a throw that's going to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's caught for the first. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
It's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, penalty pushes them back. They are still out there. They're going to try for 2.
Let's go. Crack all 80. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Throwing now, Milroe. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So even backed up 5 yards, they still chance it with a 2-point try, partner. Unsuccessful on the attempt, though.
Yeah, lots of thoughts bouncing around this big noggin of mine. Do they not trust their kicker in that situation? I'll tell you, sure, they've got a chance at converting from the 7, but it's not a great one. It makes me wonder, did they like their odds better going for it, or did they just feel they needed those 2 points right there?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers go up by 19. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Milroe with it on 1st. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Khalil Elam makes the play. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going play action, May. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's May to the air. Dump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line fast.
At the 16-yard line.
Now May on 3rd and long. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Arroyo on the catch. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. 2nd and 3 now.
Ready, steady.
From the gun, Milrow. He's got a man left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Got it. Ready? Ready. Back 60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just force an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. There's a screen out for Walker. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Milrow to throw on 4th. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They titled up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw for May. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Wright. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard 2. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
May now on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to throw for it with May. Complete out to the right. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Get it.
To throw, here's Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down.
18, rush.
First and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Intended for his
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Second and 10.
Steady.
Milrow now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Cougar 19. Cup 19!
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. On the left side. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short. And yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. May now. Dumps it off to his running back. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's caught at the 25! And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First down.
Off the play action, May. Hits his running back. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Operating from the gun, here's May. Brought in right side. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Crazy. Here goes that. Crazy.
Throwing again, it's May. Forced out to his right. Caught out wide. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Crazy.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands? Trust him.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers put up even more points in a win. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Stephanie!
Here's Milrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That pass is caught by Horton. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Milrow with it on 1st. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st down.
Cougar 19,
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. And they pick him up again. Kyer Elam makes the play.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here's the pistol snap to May. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Running behind center with right. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Packers.
1st down, May. Escapes the pocket. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On play action, here's May. Vacates quickly left side. This one taken in by Pratt. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from 37. Quick throw completed by May. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Trying to set this up quick.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
Oh,
down.
Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Lost control of another one. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he loses the football. And they say Packers football. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a give for Wright. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
He's tackled at the
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They're going to pass it here. Connecting on the slant. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. And it's got to come back. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. It's not that amazing play.
13 yards. 1st down, Packers.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.